Good morning, Stern and friends, and welcome to Super Sternie, this show about art, culture, family, friends, failure, success, sacrifice, eating lots and lots of cupcakes from Magnolia Bakery, psychological bruises, and let's be real, physical bruises after standing online for hours and hours so we can win that Broadway lottery ticket and dominating recruitment season. The show will feature many of you, but the first episode is dedicated to yours truly. My name is Banafsheh Bagheri. I'm an Iranian Canadian and I was born in Turkey in August 1990. I have two amazing parents and two older brothers who are 14 and 17 years older than me. In 1993, my family decided to move to Iran. That's where I started my kindergarten and met my best friend, whom has had the privilege of being my best friend since then. Given that I have two older brothers, I kept thinking that I was much older than I actually was. So, I was that 4-year-old kid sitting with older people talking politics and soccer World Cup. By the way, my most favorite soccer team is the German national team, and my friends had a bet going on in 2014 that I will cry my eyes out if Germany won the World Cup. Well, they all lost the bet because I stay strong. I'm definitely in shock because I didn't start crying until yesterday. Anyways, having older brothers had its other benefits. I started skiing when I was 4 and playing tennis when I was 5. My oldest brother got married when I was 6, and my sister-in-law became one of my other best friends. She taught me about books and music, so you can definitely blame her for my obsession with Harry Potter, Little Women, and everything musical theater related. When I was 11, my brothers and sister-in-law moved to Canada, and because I relied on them for everything, I started writing them long letters. This writing became a habit, so I ended up writing a plain English, which was inspired by Harry Potter and published in the school newspaper. Later, I started writing for an Iranian magazine named Chalcharaq about the issues that the youth in Iran faced. That went on for about a year and a half. That's when my parents and I got our immigration letters to move to Canada. I was halfway through grade 10 then, and my parents thought I was better off finishing the school year in Iran. So I moved to Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada for my grade 11 at the age of 16. Despite the fact that I love traveling, and I've traveled to 18 countries already and want to travel to 12 more countries before I turn 30, adjusting to the new culture was very difficult, and it took me a while to regain my self-confidence. But given that I'm pretty awesome, I ended up creating the Iranian Student Association, working with the drama club, and participating in debates regarding world issues and politics when I was in high school. I graduated from Langstaff Secondary School in 2008 and started my undergraduate studies at University of Toronto. I did really well in my first year and met a lot of great people. The summer after my first year, I went back to Iran for the first time since the move. That's the summer of 2009, and if you remember, that's the year that Ahmadinejad got re-elected as the president. Having seen the hope in people, I had the urge to go out and protest with my friends. Well, the experience, along with everything else that was happening in my life during that time, put a lot of pressure on me, and before I knew it, I found myself battling depression. This impacted my performance in school and social life. It took me over a year to speak up and seek help, and that's why I'm a huge supporter of mental illness awareness initiatives. But I finally broke down the walls I had put up and decided to make a change. I always wanted to make a difference in my community and saw the opportunity with my student council at University of Toronto, which was going through bankruptcy then. I ran for the elections and got elected as the finance commissioner, one of the 3 core executives of the council. Because of my contributions to my school's community, I received 2 awards, have my name written on the walls of one of Toronto's historical landmarks, and have been invited to speak at many events at University of Toronto. Given that I had practically lost a year in my second year to figure out what I wanted to do with my career, I decided that I should just go back to school. So I applied to Masters of Financial Economics at University of Toronto and got in. But while I was studying for CFA Level 1, my friends convinced me that finding a job was a better way to go. So I did just that, and it was the best peer pressure moment of my life. My experience on my first job, which led me to move to my second job in company afterwards, and subsequently to Stern, showed me what I actually wanted to do with my future. So here I am. Anyways, I'm also very involved with my communities. I've been an alumni mentor for the past few years with University of Toronto and have been working with the Canadian Breast Cancer Foundation in memory of my grandmother. I don't want to keep you for too long anymore because I'm pretty sure other people have cool stories to tell you too, but my family, my friends, musical theater, live music, baking, world history, traveling, community service, and Julie Andrews, these are a few of my favorite things. I can't actually sing to save my life. Well, that's it for today. To be honest, I'm super excited to be at Stern. I get to go to my tiny loft in Brooklyn every night. Cannot wait for the next adventure with Stern Eats. And I need to get all packed up for DBI China. And I forgot that I have to check the courses at Tisch. Please don't forget to check out my page, The Inner Workings of My Mind, to see, well, what's been going through my head lately. I promise you won't be disappointed. I'm your host, Manav Shabigiri. Until next time, it was enchanting to meet you.